Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Sliferail, which was added the same time as the She Gundam. It had its own 72-hour step-up banner that was only 3 steps, with the first being half price. And since I did not have anywhere near enough tokens to go all the way on the She or Penelope banners, I said, okay, I'll do that. And it's not bad. It is a 350 General. It is based, I believe, on the Gundam ground type. Has the ground type beam rifle. Has a sticky grenade. Also has 2 melee weapons, a really good beam javelin with good reach, and double sabers, both of which benefit from a new skill that Sliferail has, or relatively new. I'm not sure if anything else has this specific version or not, which is that it swaps faster if going from one melee weapon to the other. So, got the Cold Districts to waste its tackle. I think I largely built for defense at this cost, which is my usual thing. And usually below, say, 500, 550, I will build for ballistic defense. So, yeah, probably not going to... Cold Districts is going to get a lot of build stun on me, but hopefully not damage me that far. But I decided, I think one of my teammates shot me in the back, I'm not sure. I think that was an accident because everybody was going for that one guy. But I decided I may as well get repairs while we wait for the next wave while, everybody else works on that. Somebody just sent me a tell that the enemy is in sight, so we are now free to, I'm repaired and it's time to go after them. But yeah, I like this pretty well. It's relatively hardy when you build for defense. It's got some good skills, and yeah, the melee weapons are just fun. And I always like the poke on the javelin type melee weapons. Same thing the Zeta's beam bayonet does actually, because being that linear, you can really pinpoint things and do really good damage from a distance with minimum risk to your allies. So that is important, because sometimes people get hit and it's best to just not try and get too upset about it, which is what I was aiming for there. And sometimes you just have to sometimes though it really does work better if you try not to knock your whole team over. Of course, getting up from a friendly downswing means you have less iframes, so it's a dangerous proposition anyway. Got the Vishgoof. Unfortunately, after all this talk about not knocking over your team, I knocked number 3 over, so I sent the apology. And let's see, I think that is... Okay, yeah, that's the Garrett Schmitzer Zaki 1, which is also now down. But yeah, as you can see, this thing is pretty effective. I'm not good with the sticky grenades yet. I believe they do stun if they connect. But yeah, if they come in contact with an enemy, and the game treats the enemy base as an enemy, they will explode immediately. But yeah, it's, like I said, it's good. And missed that downswing. It's the super wide downswing, which is great if you're surrounded by things or just want to make sure you hit stuff. I think I did hit the thing on the ground, despite the Cold Districts, grabbing me and stopping me. So that's not bad. But okay, yeah, it does stun. And yeah, like I said, if it contacts the enemy, it will just explode and stun and not have to wait. Which, to be honest, I have a feeling that that's why the game considers the enemy base an enemy, because if it didn't, you could just plant a grenade in there as someone is trying to bomb the base, and it's not a problem anymore, probably. Come to think of it, if somebody is headed towards your base to bomb and you see them, and you don't have any weapons that you think will hit them, that might work. That would be worth testing at some point with sticky grenades. See if you can use those as booby traps to get people who are trying to bomb your base. But yeah, I again managed to do some pretty good damage here. Managed to kill quite a few things. It's going fairly well, and See, the sticky bomb did not get the pilot, so the pilot may not set them off. Neither do Vulcans, as you can see. But number 1 managed in the Desert Zaku double antenna type, I believe it is, managed to take out the infantry, which I did not realize until way too late. Somebody's saying enemy infantry over there, which I think they're somewhere. Yeah, they were trying to take out the pilot taking point B. So, all right, and yeah, 2.5 minutes left. We've got a ridiculous lead. I went with this because I figured, one, since I was, having a hard time in general, having any kind of usable round was a good thing, and also just I'd been really struggling to get something good with the Sliferail. Yeah, but when it does well, it does really well. And number 4 is a Jim Raid, and number 3 is Zaku FS. So yeah, we are all kind of melee oriented. So that is kind of got to be careful about that. I think it's the FS, or is it the S type? I think it's the FS because it looks like it has Vulcans in the icon. Man, my memory is mush lately, but I think just being bored out of my wits, being stuck, not laying down to not hurt, was responsible for that. But I'm coming along. I don't know if I'm going to be just back to normal like the next couple of days, but I'm sure hoping so, because geez, like this really does get old. But let's see, 10-5-70 to 43-10. Yeah, this is pretty one-sided so far, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I like this thing. I'm perfectly fine if we get more manga variants. The kind of weird-looking suits in the from the Red Giant Third Team manga, I think it is. Those would be fun to have. I basically like the ground type designs anyway, so variations on those I'm good with. Minute left. We have got this for sure in a 350 room. They technically have enough time to wipe us all twice and possibly win, but it's not going to happen. Especially since we're all still in pretty good health and more or less sticking together. See, Sticky Bomb did hit the Schmitzer Zaku. It's still weird to me that they went with Garrick Schmitzer for the translation when in Japan his name is Gerhard Schmeisser, which, those are also like valid names. I don't understand, but that's okay. Let's see, 10-9. Yep, still. I may get killed before the round ends, though. 10 seconds left. If I use my iframes, I won't, but I'd kind of like to get at that Proto Gundam like I just did. Well, Cold District's had enough of me and took me down, and we did manage to, or the enemy team rather, did manage to get it so that they did close at slightly more than 50% of our score, I believe, or at exactly 50%. Yeah, almost exactly. The support swept the board, but I did pretty well, I want to say. Let's take a look. 59,000 damage, 5 kills, 1 death. I'll take that. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! But yeah, I know we're not going to get it for every banner, because, well, we didn't get any such thing for the Penelope, of course, but I do kind of like the idea of we know you can't afford the big banner, so here's something new you can get. Temporary banners added at the same time. That's not a terrible idea, I don't think. For those who didn't go with 72-hour 3-step step-up, the Sliferail is also in the gacha. I had it turn up in one of my half-price spins, or free spins, I believe. So it is out there to get.